I don't know when and I don't know why, but my recording software stopped recording.
No.
Glad I caught
Oh
it really
shit!
quick.
I don't have it recording right now.
No.
Yeah.
It could have only stopped recording literally a minute ago. Like I'd been watching it the
Oh.
whole time.
Okay.
Like it's been on my screen and the dial has been fluctuating. I only hope that the last footage. Oh shit. Okay, no, it's good. It's good. We're good. We're all good here.
We're good.
We're fine.
Nobody panic. It's all good.
It seems
fine, don't
to
worry
have.
about it.
It actually seems to have stopped recording 6 minutes ago, but we'll figure out what happened. In any event, you recognize that it is not the quality of the wounds that matter; it's the quantity of the wounds.
Okay.
No matter how much damage you do, it's just doing damage is damage at all. In any event, what would you like to do? I heard that you wanted to fuse with the tumor.
I sure do.
Okay. What do you do in an attempt to fuse with the tumor?
I can't do any more horror movie screams. My throat's... but I am going to, I'm going to take my hammer and not strike the tumor like I'm going to hit it to wound it, but more to, as if the tumor was going to kiss the head of the hammer.
Okay.
So I've got the hammer in my fist and like put my knuckles and the shaft of the hammer against the tumor, just to touch it and get that rage.
Roll intelligence and occult.
Okay.
Don't fuck it up.
Okay, I'm going to spend a willpower on this one.
That's a good idea.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Three successes. Did you get that?
I did. I sent you a private message.
Ooh. Okay. Are they on fire?
I mean, it is.
Ah, fuck it. I got shark teeth. And what's that thing? And acid stomach.
Exactly.
I kneel down with my shark teeth and just take a huge fucking bite out of this placental tumor.
Delectable. Roll resolve and composure at a -3.
Okay. Basic math. I can do this. Okay.
That's what we all think until we're faced with it.
1 success.
One success. Well, one success is all you need to hang on. You take 1 aggravated damage as some of the molten hot material pours down your throat, along with the terribly afflicted tumorous substance, and you are instilled with hate. Make a humanity roll.
That's Oh wait, we roll the number of dice as we have humanity points.
Yes. Actually, roll humanity at a -4.
Oh, okay. I'll just re-roll it. Oh, I got nothing.
No matter how
A
much.
-4 is a lot.
It's a terrible lot. What is your incorruptible bonus?
That's actually for Pandoran transmutations.
Still, it's called incorruptible. What is your incorruptible bonus?
I have 4 dots in it.
4?
Yeah.
Okay, make another humanity roll at a -4 with a +4 bonus for incorruptible.
Okay. There. 2 successes.
Okay. So, you swallow a bit of the Kristoff building.
You have become a part of this place, and this place has become a part of you.
And that's something that you don't know how you'll be able to get rid of. But you do know that it doesn't
Yeah.
stop you from being you.
That's comforting.
You are filled with a degree of hatred and rage, the likes of which you have never experienced before. You get a +2 bonus to all physical attributes.
Ah. I assume that counts as my turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, there are two more physical dots that you can focus in whatever attribute you prefer.
Is that a permanent installation or?
No, this is... Oh,
Okay, it's just a minor one, and I have to choose it now.
you have to choose it now. You have
Okay,
embraced the productivity of the Christoph building.
I'm
can't
going to.
stop, and you won't stop.
I'm gonna pop it in. Brawl.
Oh no, it's an attribute.
Oh, an attribute. And I'm gonna pop it in strength.
Okay. Back to the top of the initiative order. So Doppel is right in front of Jimmy. So Jimmy's gonna hit the shit out of Doppel.
The real reason we're glad we brought Doppel.
Meat shield.
He's fodder.
Be the meat shield, and hopefully Jimmy kills him as he's being killed.
Okay.
And 2 birds, 1 stone.
So Jimmy Jimmy rakes his wrench along Doppel's left side and cuts all of his left arms off.
Oh,
Oh no, now he's lopsided.
He is incredibly lopsided. He's also lost his left wing. Just like everything on the left side of his body that would be outside of the range of his torso has been chopped to pieces. He has suffered 8 lethal damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
At which point he gasps. He's just like, what? That tough guy voice, that tough guy persona has been swept away under the terrible pain and upset of this attack.
good. See, no matter who fights, no matter who wins, we win with this battle.
Aiko,
That's
it's
not
your
very
turn.
honorable.
I don't think that I disagree.
Vaguely, on our side, Bugman, and thing that is currently killing all of us. We
Oh
can't
no,
stop.
no. He's not on our side. We're on his side.
Right? Right.
Right.
Strong man?
Right.
Aiko, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I am currently without a weapon. Rain just did something incredibly crazy. This thing is kicking Doppel's ass, which is something that I thought I would never see. Kind of don't have a whole lot of options here. I'm going to try to hold Jimmy in place so Doppel can try to land another vital strike.
Go for it.
I'm gonna jump.
Get him in the half Nelson or the full
Yeah.
Nelson.
Should I do strength and brawl?
That would be strength and brawl, yes.
Okay, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fucking. Reroll 1. 2 successes.
2 successes. You managed to jump on his back. You put him in a full Nelson. He is
Yeah.
so like he just looks at Doppel with this sense of immense nothing. And while he's distracted, you grab onto his arms.
Doppel, get him!
I'm on
He's
it.
still got 1 arm?
He's got 2.
He's still 2 arms?
Jordan, it's your turn. But Jackie is dead. Jordan, it's your turn.
I have the head.
I have the car. The Socceroos was a distraction.
What do you do with the
I'm
head?
going to go over to Jackie's body. Plug his head onto his neck socket. Plug his arm back into the shoulder socket. And luckily, with him holding onto the wrench, it should be basically easy to keep one hand like pressed to the shoulder to keep the arm from falling out again, and then bend both forearms up at the same time to do the sort of Egyptian mummified stance, you know.
Right.
And then I perform the rite.
You perform the rites of resurrection. Daedalus, Hound of
Revivification.
Resurrection. How do you kill it? The book doesn't say.
Oh wait, shit. Don't I actually need like real stuff to do this or something? I've
No,
never done this
you
before.
need merely focus.
Okay. Oh, I also enter a meditative state beforehand using
Right.
meditative mind.
Jackie, you have been returned to life.
Unless you choose not to.
Right, unless you were like, nope, fuck this, I'm out. I love that. Jim Sterling played in a Ravenloft Dungeons and Dragons campaign. He played a bard, and by the end of it, he lost an ear, an eye, and a hand. And when they tried to resurrect him after he had been killed by the villain, he said,
No, I'm done.
Yeah.
and just like retired that character and just let him remain dead. In any event, it's Doppel's turn. He unfurls his tail. It's dripping with poison. So one claw like wraps around Jimmy's throat, and the other one impales it 4 times. Like it uses his first claw like you would use to line up a billiard shot. And the billiard shot is his claws penetrating Doppel's throat. Jimmy's throat. And Jimmy's throat has been perforated. There's blood spilling out of it like there's no tomorrow.
So we use like an assisted P-gun fist technique.
You might say. And Jimmy takes more damage, but he does not care that there is, like, his breathing grows a bit labored as air falls out of the improvised tracheotomy in his throat. Doppel then follows it up with a tail dripping with a green viscous fluid that injects itself into Jimmy's side, and the poison seems to retreat from his bloodstream. The green and black dripping fluid ejects from the side of the jumpsuit faster than it can enter.
Shit.
It does not want to be in there.
So what did I miss?
Doppel got everything on his left side ripped off.
Oh no.
Rain, it's your turn.
Alright. So, Jimmy is back to me.
Jimmy is back to you, and Aiko is riding him.
So I am going to attempt to Okay, so Jimmy is taller than Aiko, so Aiko does not have his feet on the ground.
Aiko does
No.
not have his feet on the ground.
He's just along for the ride.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
like got one arm around his, like, he's got both of his arms around his shoulder, and he's really restricting Jimmy's movement. Like, Jimmy's
Okay.
arms are having a really hard time moving where he wants them to move. Aiko, like, you are riding a bucking bronco. It takes every ounce in your advanced Promethean power to be able to hold his arms back from where he wants them to go, and even so, he brings them closer and closer to his desired location.
It's a good thing that might last for the whole scene then, isn't it?
It's very good. You chose wisely. But Rain, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to pounce on the available flesh of Jimmy.
That's the thing. There isn't a lot of available flesh. The jumpsuit's fully covering. You can get to a hand,
okay.
his neck, or his head, and that's about it.
I'm okay with the jumpsuit though.
Okay.
Like body, I guess would be a better term.
Okay.
Because he's currently being grappled by 2 other dudes.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to sink my teeth.
Go for it. There is definitely a hunk of torso that you can sink your teeth into with a sweet, sweet strength and brawl plus 2 footage.
Then you just
Do
have to resist the
my
urge to give
teeth
in.
get any weapon bonus?
Your teeth get a plus 2 bonus.
Okay. Hell, I'll spend a willpower. That's what it's for, right?
That is indeed what it is for.
Four successes.
4 successes. You gnaw into him. Make another resolve and composure roll. You're currently raging. You have been influenced. No, I'm just counting up how many penalties you have. You are currently raging, and you have been infused with the spirit of the Christoph building. Roll at a -5.
Okay. Let's see. Basic math. Basic math. Wait a sec. I'll just take the number I'd usually roll and then take away 5.
There we go.
Did it?
Do you need to use
You
your
did it, kid.
fingers?
No, I have dice for that.
Ha!
Okay. Yeah, I got nothing. I got a 2 and a 3.
You are filled with the sudden and compelling urge to kill all your friends.
Good thing it's not my turn anymore.
Good thing it's not your turn. Like, you latch onto him. Your flesh touches his flesh. You feel the power of the Christoph building flow through you. You feel the power of the tumor roll through you, and you get this sudden urge, and you're like, I should kill all my friends. And the part of you that is still Rain is like, oh my god, no, don't do that. That's abominable. But the Christoph building part says, no, it's progress. And the tumor part of you says, no, it's my will.
Oh.
Meanwhile, it's Jimmy's turn. You know what, Aiko? He can't use that wrench while you're on top of him.
Woo!
So he's gonna have to hurl you off of him. Roll strength and brawl.
Okay. Fuck me, no successes.
Well, he sends you flying on top of Doppel. You each take 2 bashing damage.
Shit.
Did you just
Doppel's
kill
arm...
Doppel?
Doppel's arm and tail... Arm, tail, and one of his legs falls off.
Fuck.
He's got 1 leg, 1 arm, and his head. And
Well, I thought you said you were strong.
I said I was deadly!
Now you're a torso.
Shut the fuck up! I'm a monstrosity!
At
Aiko,
least
it's your
you get
turn.
a really cool nickname out of this.
Torso boy! Aiko, it's your turn once again. You're currently prone in front of Jimmy.
Oh fuck. Can I get to my feet?
You can!
Okay. And put some distance between me and this fucking serial killer.
He's not just a serial killer.
But I mean, what else do I call him?
Call him Jimmy, that's his name.
Death on
Um,
foot. He kills most men with his breath.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go stand away. I'm gonna make my way over towards Jordan.
You make a tactical
And-
retreat.
Yes, please. That's it. I don't got shit else.
All right,
Fuck this shit
Jackie,
on
it's your turn. You are prone. Your arm is back where your arm should be. It has a wrench in it. There is a large man. Doppel has been reduced to a series of disparate parts. What do you do? Hello?
Oh, sorry, my mic was off for a second.
Oh, there we go. That explains it.
Hey,
Doppel is a
welcome back.
Promethean, right?
What was that?
Doppel is a Promethean, so shit. Are all of his parts generally within reach?
Yes.
I stick all of his parts back on him.
I mean, that won't help. He needs electricity to fuse them back together.
Ah, shit.
That being
Okay,
said,
in that
collecting the
case-
parts is probably a good idea.
Fuck. Is Jimmy still on the ground?
No, Jimmy is standing upright, his wrench in his hand. Aiko has been thrown aside. Aiko got up, and Aiko has run for the door.
Yeah, I pick up as many parts of Doppel, and then go to grab Doppel's torso unless someone else wants to get that.
Roll dexterity and athletics.
He's not just a torso yet. He's still on one leg.
Do you have a
but-
penalty for when I run out of willpower?
Yes, if you're out of willpower, you get a -1 penalty. Just because you're running on fumes, Jackie.
Alright, I got no successes.
You want nothing. You crawl around and you're like trying to collect the parts of Doppel, and you pick up an arm. It's got a claw. When you pick it up, what's what I'm looking for? It spazzes out a little bit. But otherwise, you have a really hard time like picking up any more body parts. You're just totally drained. Jordan, it's your turn.
Okay, so because I just healed Jackie, if I die, I can't come back.
Nope, you can still resurrect yourself.
Oh,
And you also all have 1 extra life.
oh.
That's good to know.
All Prometheans have an extra life, and if you have an Osiren in the group, the Osiren can confer an additional extra life. After that will cost him or you. Whichever the
As in,
Osiren
like,
prefers.
one extra health?
No, it costs Azoth.
Oh, extra life. Got it.
Yes. You have a 1-man. You have a 1-up. You have life insurance. The best life insurance Azoth can buy. But,
Okay,
Jordan, it's your
so
turn.
it's my turn. Yes. And I currently have, I have the transmutation of going with the extra armor. I somehow don't think 1 armor is gonna really protect me much against this fucker.
Lowering his dice significantly lowers his damage. I can tell you that.
But I only got 1 success, and if I get more successes, I'll get more dice reduction.
This is true.
Isn't that true?
I'm gonna give you the John Madden defense. The lower you make his dice pool, the less likely he is to succeed.
The problem is that I was an idiot, and my dice pool for Procrustean shape is 2.
Oops.
Oops.
You better,
I'll
you
fix
better
that.
learn how to medicine.
I'll fix it in post. Anyways.
Oh man, now you're talking my language, Marty.
Fuck. I'm gonna try and also collect pieces of Doppel as well. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, roll
Collecting
dexterity and athletics to collect pieces.
Sorry. Just now you're speaking my language.
Oh my.
4 successes.
4 successes. You're able to bundle up a wing, 2 arms, and his tail.
So that only leaves a couple arms and a leg, right?
Oh, nope, never mind. You also get the leg. 2 arms, a wing, and a leg. You get 1 piece per success. And he's missing 5 pieces, so between you and Jackie, you've got all of his pieces.
Woo! Good. Okay.
I'll get his torso next round.
Yeah, after it's shattered from the rest of him.
He screeches with cyclopean rage and leaps on Jimmy, clawing and biting.
Go get him, you magnificent son of a bitch.
Oh god, the bite utterly fails to connect.
God damn it.
But the claw manages to do damage. Now let me just count up Jimmy's health absolutely correctly here. Yeah, so Jimmy goes down.
Whew.
Like the bite fails to connect, but the final claw enters his heart, and like his demise is slow and like it's slow, and at no point does he ever consciously recognize that he's dying. Like the claw goes into his heart, he drops to a knee, and then like he reaches up and wraps his hand around Doppel's throat, and then he reaches his other hand around to Rain and pulls her in front of him too. And then he drops to his other knee, and his grip around each of you is still very strong. But slowly it grows weaker and weaker and weaker. When he reached for you, Rain, the wrench dropped out of his hand. And he collapses like a falling tree, but he catches his torso on his head. Like, instead of falling head first, he falls and then his head hits the ground. And, like, the strength in his head tries to keep the rest of his body upright, but eventually it too collapses under the sheer quantity of blood he has lost. And then his chest hits the ground. His hands are still around your throat, still gripping tightly. And then his lower torso hits the ground, and he just sort of snakes his way out. Just sort of finally losing that control and that power.
Jordan picks up the wrench.
Everybody make an intelligence and medicine roll. Everyone who is capable.
Am I capable?
You are you are not capable, actually.
Okay. Figured I'd ask.
2 successes.
2 successes.
Intelligence and medicine?
Yep.
2 successes.
2 successes.
So what's up?
I sent you a private message.
Oh.
Brain, it's your turn. Doppel is the only living creature within reach. Unless, of course, there's something else you'd like to attack.
No, I'm gonna go for Doppel's throat.
Go for it. Roll that beautiful strength and brawl at a -2 penalty. You also get -3 for his defense.
Wait, you're going after Doppel?
Don't
I am.
worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Fun. Okay, wait. So
You have a total of a -5 on this attack.
do I still keep the bonuses, like the +2 physical, the +2 strength?
Yes.
Okay. I believe, if I counted correctly, that is 2 dice. Oh! I got a 9 and a 10. Let's reroll. I got 2 successes on 2 dice.
Oh, God. Okay. So you reach out, and, like, Doppel breathes a sigh of relief.
And then you take your revenge.
You reach out, and you, like, bite his throat, and with the force of the devil, you wrench his head off of his neck.
Whoa! Jeez!
Fuck, Rain.
Then it's Jimmy's turn.
You should know better. He's not dead until you put a bullet in his brain.
Rain,
Yeah.
you get attacked for damage.
Nobody panic, but at what damage do your limbs fall off?
You start... Jesus Christ. Okay.
Deactivated, right?
You start losing limbs when your fifth from the left gets filled with aggravated.
Oh shit, sorry, I should have lost a limb.
Well, I mean, you haven't been hit hard enough for a limb to actually fall off.
Okay, but this strike will probably do it.
Well, you take 8 lethal damage.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Like,
That'll do it, kids.
his hand grips his wrench, and, like, he is able
I
to
picked up the
rise...
wrench.
What was that?
I had picked up the wrench.
You did not have initiative to do that.
Oh, okay. Did my turn get skipped?
Put it down, you son of a bitch.
No, it was Rain's turn at the end. So, like, Doppel went, then Rain gets a turn, then Jimmy gets his last turn.
Okay.
So then he strikes Rain for a lot of damage. Like, he strikes you in the torso and just your limbs pop off. Like,
Yeah, I'm down.
like a broken squeak toy, just hits you so hard that everything just pops.
Messy.
Aiko, it's your turn.
Wait a minute. So, hold on. Let me just parse the events that just took place. Okay, so
All right.
Jimmy had his hands around both. Was it Aiko or was it Rain?
It was
Rain.
Rain
Okay,
and Doppel's
Rain and
throats.
Doppel.
So
Yes.
Rain, Jimmy, and Doppel. Jimmy
We're in
had his
this
hands
little
around
death
both their
orgy.
necks. Slowly goes down. Once he's down, Rain reaches over and just kills Doppel.
Yes.
And then Jimmy punches Rain.
Jimmy is
with
able
death.
to retrieve his wrench so hard. Retrieve his wrench and then strike her with such force that he is able to just, like, sever all of her limbs.
Okay then.
Just, like, 8 lethal damage to the spine. A Promethean body can't take that. There's
Yeah.
nothing holding her parts together anymore.
I just imagine the limbs stay in the same place and the torso goes flying.
And the torso bounces a little bit. I accept it. We accept it. Aiko, it's your
the
turn.
limbs just fall to pieces in a pile.
This is a bad idea.
Oh, I love bad ideas.
Bad ideas are beautiful.
Jimmy's still on the ground, right?
Jimmy is still on the ground. Like,
Cool, I'm
he-
gonna curb stomp him.
do it. Roll that beautiful strength and brawl at a +2 bonus.
You fucking... I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 6, 8.
Oh, when I see
Successes,
Rain
one reroll.
wrench Doppel's head from his body, Jordan drops the pieces he was holding.
You don't need them anymore.
Oh, well, okay.
I mean, unless
Three
you feel like
successes.
bringing him back, I'm not gonna say
No.
whether it's a good idea or a bad idea, but it's an option.
Only if we had a way to cure him, which we don't.
That's fair. In any event, what was that, Aiko? How many successes?
3.
Crunch. With a sickening snap, his neck, jaw, and skull all break.
Fuck yes.
Like, he drops the wrench drops from his grip once again, and the last thing he does is ball his hands into fists 3 times before he stops moving completely.
Die, you motherfucker!
What is the significance of him balling his hands into fists 3 times?
I roll intelligence and medicine. Also, everybody roll perception.
Hey.
Two successes.
2 successes.
On intelligence and medicine or perception?
Perception.
The first one.
Okay.
Intelligence and medicine.
So, Aiko, you look over at the machinery, and the boiler roars to life. It has completely healed the damage that you did to it.
Shit.
Jordan, You look over at Doppel, and you realize his spine was severed. There was no longer a connection to his brainstem. It should have been impossible for him to perform any sort of autonomous function with that much deliberateness. Like, there should have been a few spasms in his arms and legs, but nothing as deliberate as clenching his hands into fists.
Oh, good. My intelligence roll told me that something's not right.
Oh wait, sorry. Was that Doppel that did that or Jimmy?
Jimmy. Sorry,
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
That's
Okay.
Jimmy.
Sorry. Thank you.
In any event, so you drop all of Doppel's parts.
Yeah, and I pick up Jimmy's wrench.
All right, roll
Because
resolve and composure.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. That's the other reason. It's like, hey, one success.
One success. You are filled with the overwhelming urge to kill all your friends, but you put that urge aside.
And put that fucking wrench away in my pack.
I think you have a satchel. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
I'm a homeless with a backpack. Like, they come equipped with them these days.
Right. It's a very common occurrence. In any event, you have retrieved the wrench. You have the wrench.
That's important, and we don't want anyone else picking that up.
The blood that is coming out of Jimmy's body is pooling in a peculiar pattern.
What does the pattern look like?
It looks like words.
What the fuck? What does the word say?
Yep.
Deliberate capitalization.
All in favor of taking this guy and burying him in several spaces very far apart?
I mean,
Hi.
you would love to do that, but the building has burst to life. You can hear the machinery running at full tilt, and you can hear the screeches of the rats in the walls.
Fuck.
All right, let's
You're in no
collect all
condition
these
to do
pieces
anything.
and get the hell out.
Good idea.
Does somebody
Is
collect
Is
Rain's
Rain
pieces?
coherent again, or is she
I will
still like a
collect Rain.
gibbering murder machine? Oh wait, no, she has no.
I mean,
lungs.
presumably I'm not doing anything because I'm dead.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
she's
are
dead.
still deceased.
I'll grab some
Oh.
Rain's parts.
Everybody roll dexterity and athletics if anybody wants to grab some Rain parts.
I mean, there's enough pieces of me that you guys can all have.
You can each have 2.
3 hits to pick up more limbs.
Oh man, you can pick up 3 limbs of your choice.
I've already got 2 adopples, so just 1 Rain limb.
Ah, fuck my life. One success.
Same
Actually,
one
no, I've got
success.
dopples.
You would rather pick up Doppel than me, you son of a bitch!
I mean,
I was already holding them.
you can leave the Doppel parts. Also, like, bringing Doppel back to life is going to be impossible without his torso and head, obviously.
Oh yeah. Shit. I'm the biggest. I'll grab those.
Okay, so you have a torso, a head, and 2 arms. Jordan, what did you get on collecting Rain parts?
1.
You got 1. You can pick up the head or the torso, your choice.
I'm picking up the head.
You pick up the head.
I'm picking up brain head. Great.
Aiko, what do you pick up?
The torso.
You pick up the torso. Jimmy picks up the rest. Just kidding. Psych! Double psych! He's still not dead! No. You have absolutely killed him. There's nothing left. In any event, are you guys gonna spend time grabbing more limbs, or are you gonna try to get out of here?
We need all the limbs.
You
We
need all.
need
the
like
limbs.
2 more arms and 2 more legs for Rain.
This is true.
Let me
So
roll
yeah,
that.
one more round to gather limbs. Great, 4 successes. I get the rest of rain.
There we go. You plunge the rest of it. You'd be surprised how much of a human being you can plunge into a backpack if you don't care how well they fit. In any event, you all have all of the parts that you want, unless someone wants to pick up some more doppel parts.
No,
Pretty
fuck
sure
it.
my hands are full.
Your hands are pretty full with Doppel's head, torso, and the two arms on his left side.
I'm not putting any of that in my mouth. Not even if it gives me extra carrying. I'm getting out of here.
All right, you all start running. Everybody roll strength and athletics.
One hit or two hits.
6 dice and no successes.
8 dice and 1 success.
All right, add your successes to your speed and tell me the number.
9.
11.
11.
So Aiko and Jackie pull ahead of Jordan. Jordan, you're kind of getting left behind a little bit.
Carrying so many rain parts.
You're carrying so many rain parts in your backpack. It's so heavy. That being said, the building is rumbling. It stretches almost like someone getting out of bed and lets in a deep breath. You can feel the air burning hot past your face. As you dash past the room at the office, Jordan, roll perception at a -2.
I will do that. Oh, hold on, that's regular perception. -2. No successes. I don't see shit.
Did you get any 7s?
No, I got 3 5s.
God damn it! Spend willpower. I want to show you.
spilled my willpower.
I want to show you something spooky.
1 success.
There we go. That's what I like to hear.
No willpower left.
The corpse of the manager is walking out of the office, and he just falls down where the flight of stairs should be. His head splattering as it crunches against the floor below.
Good.
Everybody roll strength and athletics again.
6 dice.
Oh, much better.
4
4
successes.
successes.
Hey.
All
Add
right,
that to
2
speed.
hits.
I'm about to say, add that to your speed and tell me the new number.
11.
14.
What was that, Jordan?
13.
Yep. You are all able to get out of there without facing consequence. Smoke, dust, ash, and soot come out of all of the windows and the door as this thing finally roars to life. The night air is shockingly cool on your faces.
Okay, well, we did it.
You're all breathing hard after the episode.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Let's go home.
Here.
Yes, please.
You all get into the Willis wagon, and I assume you dump all the parts into the trunk.
Yep.
Yes.
It doesn't. It's not full of dirt anymore. So.
You hear the familiar sound of sirens. Just kidding.
Woo! You want to explain all these Promethean parts in your trunk? Fuck off, officer. Fuck right the fuck off.
They're willingly here. Just ask them.
You guys get back to the hideout, and I assume you grab some trash bags and put any spare parts in trash bags, and then take them back into the house.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
If we have a garage or a back we can do, I can like hook Doppel up to my car battery, give him a jump. But
There
we're
are-
always
Only
saving
a
that
head,
for
a torso, and 2
another-
arms?
There are none of these such things.
What?
I
I
mean,
thought I had the head and the torso.
you have the head and the. I mean, like, jolting with electricity will not bring him back to life.
Oh shit! Is he just full dead?
If Jordan says so.
The power.
Like, so You reach out and you touch Rain's body. Rain's torso is still warm. It's still, like, it still possesses the will to live. It still possesses the will to fight Diablo. Doppel's body has none of this warmth. It's growing more and more cold by the minute.
Ah, Jesus. I guess we just bury it.
Doppel's life is in Jordan's hands.
I say we bury it.
I cannot fault you for your decision. Prognos merely remarks, he could be a powerful ally, but I can see why you do this.
Not much of an ally to make out of that.
Well, it doesn't mean that he couldn't collect more parts or grow some more back.
He's kind of shit in a fight.
Well, a fight against that thing.
I was about to say, he was rolling routinely 6, 7, 8 successes. But it doesn't matter how many successes you roll against Jimmy. Every attack only does 1 damage.
Echo doesn't know that.
Yes, you do. You could see when you slammed your signpost into his head, you were able to recognize that information. When you saw Doppel rip its throat out and it didn't care, you were able to learn this information.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm just tired and bitter. Let me have this.
I mean, you're definitely okay. You can definitely be tired and bitter and be like, nope, fuck him. I'm glad he's dead. But if you say he's bad in combat and that he didn't do any damage, you're lying to yourself.
Then I guess I'm lying to myself.
Anyways. I mark his gravestone with a mirror.
Well, where do you bury him? Just like in the basement under the floorboards?
Yeah.
Under the concrete, I mean?
Yes.
Where else are we
just-
supposed to bury him?
shovel through the concrete.
Dude, man, I don't know where you're supposed to bury him. It's tricky business burying a literal monster, because if anyone finds any pieces, they get really fucking suspicious.
Do we have a backyard?
No.
Shit, I guess I just bust up some of the concrete so we can then just, I don't know, put it back on top when we're done. Maybe, you know what, Nah, he'll start to smell if he's in a box.
Can we toss him in the river?
He will really smell if he's in a box. The hard part of getting him to the river is ferrying the parts there. You could also just dump the parts in the sewer. You know that there's a creature down there that would probably eat them.
Let's
That's a
not
good
feed
plan.
that thing and make it more powerful.
What? No. Just do it. Don't be a pussy.
I start busting through concrete in the basement floor.
Oh man, I don't have that shit in our basement.
Hey, if we leave him here, things get really bad, we can dig him back up and see what we can do.
John Wick style. Yeah, I like it.
Right, fine, but you're dealing with that if that happens.
Jordan, you recognize that
Well,
that's
actually,
impossible.
Doppel will be dealing with that.
Once 24 hours pass, his body will waste away to nothing slowly, emanating disquiet and wasteland the whole while.
Okay, we can't bury him here. Prometheans don't decay normally.
It will take
Yeah.
approximately 80 years for his body to decompose.
The dead body parts emanate wasteland and disquiet, so we need to get him away from here. Otherwise, he'll start making this entire city block look and feel like shit.
So, while we dump him at a river or something, that'll, like, move him farther away?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright. I drive him to a... I put all of Doppel in a sack and drive to a river and put the sack in the river.
Roll dexterity, roll manipulation and stealth. Don't mind me, just tossing a sack in a river.
Three hits.
3 hits. You know what? Anything could be in that sack. Dead Promethean parts, compost, fucking nothing. Don't worry about it. Why am I throwing this sack in the fucking river? None of your fucking business. And you get back
Someone
in
gives me a weird look and I just go, don't worry, it's biodegradable.
And they're just like, that's enough for them. That's literally all they wanted to hear.
He's not littering.
Their suspicion has been assuaged. You get back in the Willis wagon and go back home. So what do you guys do about Rain?
I have no idea what to do about Rain.
I can't do that thing again until I repurchase the ability to, right?
Nope, you can. Every
I
Promethean
can?
gets one.
Oh, sweet.
It's by Promethean, so like it only costs more if you're bringing Jackie back again.
Oh, okay. Well then, and they still have, and that lets them keep their one man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
well then,
I
yeah,
still have my extra.
I fucking yeah.
Sweet.
That was the
I
thing.
fucking
Doppel had
fucking do it
previously
then.
lost his one-up, so only an Osiren could return him to life.
ah. Well,
Well,
sorry,
fuck that.
Doppel. You were a cool character, but holy crap, you got distracted by eating that corpse in the office, which is why you were late, weren't you? You fuck.
Oh, actually, you could tell that the only blood on his mandibles was that of Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
It just took him a long time to burst in through a skylight and rush down the stairs.
Okay, I thought I'd seen him. Okay, yeah, there was glass on his.
That being said, maybe he should have come down with you instead of acting like an aloof prick.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, like, I do not mean to say that letting him die is a bad idea. I am just saying you're closing a door and you're opening a window. You no longer have to deal with this horse shit, but if you ever need his help, you're not gonna get it.
Well, it's too late to talk about what ifs, ands, or buts now because it's already in the river.
This is true. Unless somebody feels like swinging a river and trying to look for a sack filled with doppel parts.
Nope.
The rest of the parts got burned, and it's like, even if for him to come back to his full strength, he'd need to kill and eat so many people, I assume.
You are
Is that
not
what
wrong.
happened? So it's like, no, that's too evil.
It's just too evil. I'm not willing to pay that price, and I'm not willing to allow him to make someone else pay that price.
Right. You know what? We used him up. He did his job, and he helped stop a tremendous force from entering the world totally. So, good job. And then you die. Best possible outcome.
He died a hero, and he's no longer a problem. Success.
Way to go, Harvey.
Way to go,
Or
Harvey.
Doppel.
Thanks, Harvey.
All right. Oh yeah, so I revive Rain, of course.
You put all the parts of the Rain back together, and like assembling a Megazord or Voltron, Rain coughs herself back into existence. You are no longer filled with the urge to kill all your friends.
Guys.
But you still
feeling?
have the affliction of the Kristoff building. Give yourself a derangement at 8 humanity for simply called the Kristoff building.
How do I put the sheet?
It's a
So,
very
like,
good question.
once my humanity reaches,
Yes.
that will happen? Okay.
No, if your humanity reaches 8, you will be free of the Kristoff building's influence.
Gotcha.
If it is
Okay.
not 8, occasionally I will make unreasonable demands of your character based on productivity.
Alrighty.
You will say, I want to do this, and I'll say, want to be more productive to do this or that, and you'll be like, yup.
Sure would be.
You get a resolve and composure roll. If you fail, you just do whatever it is that's the most productive option. Bear in mind, Kristoff ran on 1960s and 50s sensibilities, so...
I mean, since I'm the woman of the house, I just cook a lot of meals for everybody. No
Right?
problem.
How much possum is in this?
Don't ask.
It's good for you.
Yes, Mom.
It's okay. I don't have an immune system or anything. I don't
Really
need one.
productive to get all that roadkill for free instead of buying it from the store.
Exactly.
It's very difficult for Prometheans to get sick, but it's not impossible.
Okay, so let's rest. Do Prometheans only heal by electricity?
Nope, you can heal naturally too. It just takes a lot of time. Especially if
Yeah.
you
Oh wait,
take
I have full
aggravated
health
damage.
now.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yay!
I have 5 lethal. How much is it to heal a lethal?
2
One
days.
a day? 2 days? Shit. 2 days of bed rest?
2 days of like rest, like as long as you don't take another point of damage.
Okay. So easy, non-strenuous activity.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I would like to spend 2 pyros to heal my 1 aggravated damage.
Do it.
Gonna.
Get that filthy molten metal off your body.
I would like to refill my bathtub with fresh rainwater from the system I had set up. 'Cause
Do
wasn't
it.
that? Oh no, wasn't there a? Didn't I set up a thing where like rainwater collected on the roof and
think so.
funneled into the pipes?
Yeah. Sure, sounds good.
Okay, good.
I get in the
Just
dark.
it's just a series of like Home Depot piping with plugged into the bottom of like big Tupperware containers to collect the rain. All right.
So what you're saying is the internet's a series of tubes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I fill my bath and I get in and I go to bed.
Everybody sleeping in your element gets stamina plus Azoth. So
As a roll,
So
right?
Rain and Aiko are the only people who like have not retreated to their rooms, and Jib is there, and she simply asks, "What happened?"
All of it.
Got it. Do
There
Rain-
was a very evil tumor, and a man came out of it and with a wrench, and oh god, it was terrible.
Also, is there anything like unique about the Jimmy wrench?
No. By all appearances, it's a plain blood-stained wrench. I mean, it's not normally blood-stained. When he came through, it was almost meticulously clean. But since it's been clobbering you guys all day, it's slick with Pyros and blood.
Mm-hmm.
Various Promethean fluids.
All right.
So, Jordan, what did you get on stamina and Azoth?
Wait. Stamina plus Azoth, right?
I think that's what it is. You know what?
Yeah.
Let me look it up. It's a weird fucking roll. Azoth and Composure.
Okay, that's a bit better. Because I remember rolling one more dice than that. 4 successes.
Okay. So, you'll regain 4 Pyros, but we'll get back to that.
Oh
Aiko,
no.
Rain, what do you
Oh,
do?
I just go to sleep.
On the couch? Where do you sleep?
Yeah, on the couch.
Okay.
Beautiful couch.
Rain, what do you do?
Question: If I'm restored to full health, does that mean I don't have to sleep tonight?
You do. You're exceptionally
Okay.
tired. That being said, roll resolve and composure.
Good lord. 4 successes.
You manage to sleep. Your mind screams in protest, telling you that sleep is not productive, and there are many other things that you could be doing. But you quell those thoughts, and you drift off to dreamland. Jib leaves. Prognos goes to his room. Oh. So. in the middle of the night.
Is someone going to be walking in their sleep?
Yes. Jordan, which of your friends would you like to attempt to murder?
Oh my god.
You can use the wrench or the gun, whichever you prefer. Whichever one gives you more dice.
It's in my backpack.
Still close enough.
I guess I'll use the wrench, I think. I don't know which one would give me more dice.
Well, so
I
the
don't
gun
have enough
uses...
strength to use the gun.
Oh, that's fair. The gun is dexterity and firearms +2 -1 from its power.
+2. Am I good with guns?
I don't know.
4.
And the wrench is just strength and weaponry +2.
The gun would. Jesus. I'm about to shoot someone in their sleep.
You're about to shoot someone in their sleep.
I'm gonna murder Prognos.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk into him unannounced.
Oh, shit.
You open up the door and you put the barrel of the gun to his head. What is the maximum number of dice you can roll on this? Spend willpower and Pyros.
I have no willpower.
Woohoo! Praise be!
So are you making me spend all the Pyros I just gained back?
No, you can only spend 1 per turn.
Okay. So I only gained 4 Pyros back, because 1 is immediately being spent to do this. Because I have to?
Because you have to.
Okay. Good. So 1... Jesus. So that's what, 6 dice, I guess?
Okay, you deal 6 lethal damage as you shoot Prognos in the head.
Didn't see that one coming.
Everybody, you all succeed on your perception rolls. Someone is shooting a gun inside the lair. Everybody roll initiative.
Fuck.
What? Okay. 9.
8.
Miraculously, what Prognos also said.
What is initiative again?
Took me a minute.
Oh, it's a D10. Yeah, fuck. That's what initiative is. Oh, good. I rolled a 1.
Woohoo!
Good.
So, speed plus the dice is
It's not speed, it's just
Oh,
the initiative
initiative mod.
modifier.
7.
7.
Can we pause for just 1 second? I need a cough drop.
Sure.
When you literally scream your lungs out.
So, Aiko, it's your turn. Someone is shooting a gun inside the lair. The sound definitely came from Doppel's room. I'm sorry, not Doppel. Prognos' room. Wrong NPC.
Alright, I, still kind of sleepily roll off of the couch into a kind of a sprint down the hall.
I'm back.
So you run down the hall and you open up the door, and like Jordan is leaning over like Prognos's like so Prognos was doing his sort of like meditative open the eye of eternity thing, and Jordan walked in and just like Prognos is crawling on the floor. Parts of his like brain parts are sprawled all over the room. Jordan has a revolver in his hand, and roll perception.
Okay.
He has the wrench in his other hand.
No hits.
He doesn't have another hand.
Ah!
He's grown a ghostly arm with a wrench in it. What was that? How many successes?
No hits.
The
No
ghost
hits.
arm has a jumpsuit sleeve.
He looks over at you, and I don't know. He looks kind of funny.
Jordan?
Jordan does not appreciably respond. But it took your turn to get this far.
Yeah.
Rain, it's your turn.
Bolt after Ico.
You bolt after Ico. Roll a perception. You see the same grisly scene.
Oh no, I just put lotion on my hands, so the dice are really slow.
Ah, God, no! That's awful! No!
Okay, 2 successes.
2 successes. Jordan looks at you and he's got Jimmy face.
Oh shit!
There's
That's
nothing
Jimmy.
there. It's gone.
Jordan?
He does not appreciably respond. Jackie, it's your turn.
Shit, am I still in my room? Or...
You're still in your room. You're covered in dirt.
I get out of the dirt. I sprint towards danger.
It takes you so long to get out of the dirt. You haven't even reached Prognosis' room.
I just pull myself out of it. It gets everywhere, all over the floor. I'm gonna have to sweep and put it back in my bed.
Oh God, it's so disconcerting. Jordan, it's your turn. There are 2 plump, ripe targets for you to shoot at. Ico presents a larger target, physically speaking. Shoot at him.
Oh, okay.
Please fuck up.
All right. 2 successes.
2 successes. Jordan, you plug Ico for 2 lethal damage.
Fuck.
Ico, he shoots at you in the stomach for 2 lethal damage. This hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Ico, it's your turn.
Good old autonomic control to not feel that pain.
How about that pain? Just put that aside. We're gonna table that for now. We'll worry
We're gonna
about this
deal with that later. Yeah, I'm gonna tackle Jordan if
Tackle
I
Jordan.
can.
Roll that beautiful strength and brawl footage. Jordan, what is your defense?
3.
3. So subtract 3 from your dice pool, Ico.
Okay. 1 hit.
You tackle the shit out of him. Jordan, you're broken from your reverie.
Hooray!
You don't know what you're doing here, but you have a gun in your hand. It feels hot, but not too hot. Just warm and welcoming. Prognosis
dropped the
crawling
gun.
around, and he's just like, why? Why did you do that? Ugh.
That's out of character.
Like, he's holding his brains in, just like, on his back, writhing on the floor in terrible
I'm surprised
pain.
I could walk in while the eye of whatever was exposed, and I wasn't affected.
You caught him off guard. It's a special moment.
I mean, what was supposed to gather his attention, Jordan? There was so much nothing there.
Anyways, what am I doing? Where
What
am I?
are you doing?
I don't remember coming in here. The last thing I remember, I was in my bed.
Ico, roll wits and empathy.
Okay. What is
Jordan,
my-
roll presence and expression.
One success.
So that's a chance die? I have 1
Woohoo!
presence and no expression.
Yep, that would be a
7.
chance die. You got a 7? Well, you
Yeah.
didn't fail.
Uh,
Ico, Jordan doesn't sound very convincing, but you recognize that even if Jordan wanted to try to convince you of either case, it'd be really difficult for him to do it because Jordan's, he's kind of wooden. In any event, you believe him. He didn't look like he knew what he was doing. And you have no reason to suspect that he would ever want to do this.
I'm just gonna try to take the gun from his hand.
Jordan, do
dropped
you
it.
resist? Yep, no, you take the gun out of his hands. It's got 4 bullets in the chambers.
I had already dropped it when I came out.
Oh, okay.
Yep, sure, no problem. You pick up the gun.
Yeah, that's mine now.
It's heavy.
Strangely
Strangely heavy.
I scoot over
Slowly
to
walks into the
Prognos and try and hold his brains in.
Thankfully, like you and he both are just trying to hold his brains in his brain. Don't make me hold this pose for 2 days.
Yeah, we need electricity then. The subway rail? How do we get there?
That's a very good question. How are you going to
How
get
do we
him to
get
that?
there? His brains are falling out of his head.
How are we going to?
I mean, we could
And
also
a car
take the
battery
electric
isn't-
fence by the carpool, or by the Kristoff building.
Yeah, but how do we get him there? His brains are being held in.
To the Willis wagon.
I
Take
have
the
2
cab.
points in medicine. Is there some way I can bandage that?
You could try to tourniquet his head. Unfortunately, that would cut off his breathing. Yeah, no. At this point, the 4 hands holding his brains in are his best chance.
Okay.
Would a car battery help?
Yes, but the point is you're gonna need to bring the electricity to him.
Fuck it. Okay, be right back. I get into Willis, yeah, let's go.
Willis, are you gonna go buy another car battery, or are you going
Head
to
to Walmart and buy like 5 car batteries.
It's like
So what
Iron
did you
Man.
say?
What was that?
Like how far away is the electric fence of the Kristoff building? Because if I can res someone for free, I'm doing that instead of using my car battery.
No, you're gonna go buy some new car batteries.
Sure, might as well stock up.
I mean, how much does a car battery cost? A car battery generally costs $100.
All right.
I'm taking my 1,000 and getting 500 out of it for batteries. 500 left, and we have 5 batteries.
5 car batteries. Oh god.
One for everyone.
Like, the people at the store give you very curious looks. Just like,
We got
what
5
do you
cars.
need all these
They're all
car batteries for? And you're like, none of your business. Paying cash. You bring it all back to the lair. Positive to negative, negative to positive. 1 to prognosis left nipple, 1 to prognosis right nipple. Zippity zap. The holes in his head close. He looks at the miscellaneous parts that have been strewn across the room. I'm going to assume that those were auxiliary. Or at least I'm going to hope that.
Yay, he survived. I'm so happy. Oh,
You can speak, so I figure they were super. I need to retcon that. There's no way Rain knows the.
Word superfluous.
Yeah,
Bet you didn't
That
need those.
filthy English major.
Man,
Yeah.
I played a barbarian rogue ghost-faced killer in the evil game, and like we had to contrive a reason for why he used all the big words all the time. Because I just like I was at that point I couldn't stop myself from using big words; they just sort of fell out of my mouth. So the story that we invented is that he and his brother liked to play a game where his brother would say a word and then he would have to recite the definition of the word, and if he failed to recite the definition, his brother would throw the knife at him. And then they would just keep healing him and playing that game for hours until he learned all the big words. In any event, Prognos is back. He regains
that
3...
sounds like torture.
It is torture. You are correct.
Barbarian.
Barbarian. He was part of a cult. It was a bad cult. It gave him superpowers. It was cool. Anyway.
That sounds like a pretty good cult to me. I don't know about any cults giving anyone else superpowers.
It gave me superpowers. I could, like, sacrifice people and material goods for things. In any event, I'm gonna say that a car battery has like a charge able, let's say 12 bashing damage in it. But it drains slowly. In any event, 12 bashing comes out to 6 lethal. Yeah. Prognos drains 1 battery dry, putting himself
Oh
back
my-
together.
Cat just jumped up on my tummy with full claws in. Ow.
Nice.
Don't die.
Too late. Somebody electrocute me.
Jordan,
Got it.
why did you shoot me in the head?
Can I roll investigation to figure out why I might possibly shoot someone in the head?
You can roll what's an investigation.
Great. Is this almost like a riddle?
It's a riddle.
Good. 9. That's 9 dice. Wait, is it? It's only +2 for, yeah.
It's only +2.
That's 4 successes.
Yeah, it doesn't take a genius to put 2 and 2 together, but it certainly helps. Even though you weren't touching the wrench, while you were sleeping and opening your mind up to exotic dreams, it was definitely able to jimmy itself into you. This thing's
Fuck you.
dangerous, even when you're not holding it.
That wrench is extremely dangerous, and we need to get rid of it. It affected me while I was sleeping, and that's why I shot at you. Or that's why I shot you.
You kept the wrench?
Yeah, do we want someone to pick that thing up and turn into Jimmy?
You probably don't want to leave that thing inside the Kristoff building.
I guess not, but Jesus
We need
Christ.
to put it somewhere. We need to put it somewhere safe.
I put it in another sack and drive to the river.
No!
No, wait. It's leverage.
Leverage for what?
I-
Who would want this?
I don't know, Jordan. The part of me that probably held why that's leverage is strewn all over the floor.
So I guess they weren't superfluous then.
He opens up the Eye of Eternity and self-destructs.
Oh no! Shit! Oh,
Tetsuo! Anyway.
GG.
oh god.
GG. Prognos explodes. Everyone dies.
That's one way to end the party.
Anyway,
Gaming.
so it belonged to the killer, right?
Jimmy, yeah.
Did the killer belong to anyone?
He came out of the
only-
building.
There
Okay.
was a room, wasn't there?
He was
came
born from the
a-
building.
A tumor-like womb that had a symbol on it, and I traced the symbol out on a paper.
Oh man. Does
I don't need to roll for expression because it's eidetic memory.
you have eidetic memory? It doesn't look great, but you know, it's
Like
fine.
I can trace. I'm
Yeah.
basically just tracing over my memory.
Yeah, no. Prognos looks at that and he's just like, I don't know what that is.
No one does.
Well, if you can figure out what that is, you can figure out, I don't know, something more about what the hell is going on.
Let's go back to that library we busted into a few days ago.
How about I take a hit off that one of your car batteries, considering you shot me?
Yep, they're there. I bought
Alright,
them
cool.
for everyone.
You drain 1 battery of 4 of its bashing damage to heal 2 lethal.
Sweet.
You have 3 batteries at full and 1 battery at 8 bashing.
Is Prognos fully healed yet?
Yep.
Okay.
He drained 1 battery dry.
Exactly?
Yep.
Wow.
I was shocked myself. I just made up a number off the top of my head and it all worked out. I love being me.
Okay, I guess I'll finish off the one that has, would you say, 8 left?
Yep.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep, that'll heal
Nice.
4
I have-
lethal.
So I have 1 lethal left. That's fine. I'll deal with that for now.
Man, don't worry about it. Forget about it. So,
Ugh.
I think we're gonna call it. I think I'm gonna
Okay.
call it for tonight.
Okay.
Tomorrow, it's time for more research. you have acquired the wrench of Jimmy, and you have put the horrible killer to death once again. You have also elected to allow Doppel to die. Once again, that's not a bad idea. I'm just saying. And fuck.
To be honest, it seemed like he wanted to die.
He just didn't want to let you guys down. Okay, that's not true. He wanted to prove that he was strong enough to kill him. He puts his life on the line in every fight. Because if he loses, fuck it. He'd rather die.
Wow. A true warrior.
I don't want to go to Valhalla if he's waiting there.
Dude, he is nowhere near decent or heroic enough to go to Valhalla. And now you have a wrench, an incredibly, incredibly evil wrench.
I'm so glad I didn't one-shot Prognos.
Me too.
Me too.
Yup. If you had had willpower, you still wouldn't have one-shot him because he has enough health to survive 9 lethal damage. But he would have like lost parts, important parts.
Yeah, I'm like, nope, you can he no longer tells the future. That part got blown away.
You rupture the Eye of Eternity. Someday he'll explode, and he'll take the planet with it.
It's just a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time.
Anyway, so y'all get 10 experience points for doing something awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Woohoo!
Jordan, you get 10 vitriol for like spending an entire incredibly deadly fight not making a single attack.
Pussy.
I can't do stunts, man. I'm quoting Owen Wilson on that.
Jackie, you also gain 10 vitriol for putting everything for performing the ultimate sacrifice of iron, dying in someone else's stead. Aiko, you also get 5 vitriol. Yeah, you didn't die, but Christ, you were trying. Rain, you
I was
are
lucky.
awarded. Rain, you are awarded no vitriol because now you are incredibly evil.
That's fine. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it. Not very gold. Very Kristoff, though. Mr. Kristoff would approve.
You can hear your
not
fist.
a
And isn't that really what we really want?
That's really what's really important, isn't that right, Rain?
Sure is.
That's
So you
right.
can
You're gonna rise up the ranks in the company right quick.
We
What was
can
that, Jordan?
spend Azoth, or we can spend Vitriol to gain a rank in Azoth, right?
Yeah, you can.
But it's 8 times the new number of dots.
Yep. So it's 16 for the second dot in Azoth.
So much.
It's so expensive, but it's like the ultimate expression of your power increasing.
I don't understand what it exactly does for me except letting me do multiple transmutations at once.
A lot of very important roles are Azoth based. Like
Yeah,
a lot of transmutation roles, none of which that you have are Azoth based.
Exactly. It's like I don't have anything, so it's what's the point in upgrading it now? I mean, other than make myself a little easier to torment or
Right.
to
Or cause disquiet.
disquiet, as well as letting me do some cool stuff with redundant organ or Procrustean shape.
It also fuck. Damn it, I forgot. But yeah. It helps certain transmutations, and if they're not the transmutations you have, then it's not very helpful at all. It also helps you resist transmutative assaults. And other things. Like, Azoth is one of the defenses if someone tries to mentally dominate you, for instance. Just as an
Okay, it
example.
is going to become very important when I get my next... Oh, Guys of Proteus. Oh, it's gonna be real good.
Guys of Proteus?
Yes, Guys of Proteus. At this level of mastery, the Promethean can manipulate his shape to form a variety of solid, inanimate objects. With a thought, the character transmutes the entirety of his body into a viscous material, contained only by his skin. From that point, he need only concentrate to stretch the skin into the appropriate shape, texture, and then allow the viscous matter inside to solidify into the proper shape. I liquefy myself and I reform myself like a goddamn insect.
What the fuck?
That's exactly what bugs do. Liquefy themselves, except for like a few little pockets of membranes inside the cocoon, and then they become the butterfly from that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so
That's
that
disgusting.
and it's wits plus Azoth. I'm good at both those. Ah, yay. Well, not Azoth, but I will be once I upgrade it, if I can. God.
Jesus Christ. You can turn
I got
yourself
some-
into all sorts of really, really weird shit.
I know. I'm
Oh,
going to turn
God.
myself into a dildo.
You could just turn yourself into a fucking chair, and then when someone sits in you, you grab them, and then you just start killing them. And they're just like, oh God, no, why? Don't fucking kill me, chair. And you're like, no. Jesus Christ. In any
Oh,
event,
God.
did everybody have fun?
I had
Yes.
fun
Yeah.
with Jimmy again, and it was just, if not more horrifying than last time, because he actually killed my friends this time.
Yeah, it was definitely scarier this time because I like had the anticipation of knowing what he was capable of.
I had no idea what it was doing, and because I've never experienced Jimmy before, I feel like we got off light.
I mean,
But also, I didn't take a lot of damage at all this round.
I was I was rolling as many dice as he can roll because he has a lot of really powerful abilities. So he gets Adagans with his wrench.
Shit.
If he does more than 5 points of damage, it removes a limb. And if he spends a willpower point, he can reroll all non-successes. But that reduces his defense to 0. Jimmy's big advantage. Let me take you behind the curtain. Jimmy's big advantage is that he reduces all incoming damage to 1 box of damage. No matter how hard you hit him, you can hit him with a sniper bullet in the head. It still only does 1 lethal damage.
Oh yeah, he's a mask.
He's a mask. In the slasher book, he's a mask. That being said, his significant weaknesses were complete inability to communicate. So, that didn't come into play very much. But he also gets a -4 on perception when he's fighting. So that's
Nice.
why. So when Ico, when you jumped on his back, you were like, "Why didn't he notice me? He just took a swing at me a second ago. He just forgot about you. There was something new
That's
for him
fair.
to kill.
It worked out in my favor, so I'm not gonna fight it.
It all worked out. Ending total damage was 1 aggravated and 9 lethal. I'm sorry, 1 aggravated and 10 lethal. He has giant, so he has extra health.
good lord.
But he's still only immortal. You fill him up on lethal, and then he dies. Well, a mask also gets 1 additional round of combat after he is presumed dead.
Because he's a fucking slasher villain.
Because he's a
Michael
slasher
Myers.
villain.
God.
But nice work. You done good, folks. You done
Good work,
Thank you.
team.
Next
Good work.
time, it's time for wrench research. Be careful with that thing.
It's dangerous.